Okay, what's up everybody? I'm James. I still don't know how to edit videos, so this is going to be one straight shot conversation. Now, just as I've said before, this is my opinion. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions. You want to share them back and forth, go for it. But as you know, if you follow this channel, I am a big avid fan of Blackberry. Still am, always will be. I am waiting for the Key 1 to come out. I'm sure a lot of you have been following Blackberry Kevin, and I'm just trying to see more usage of that phone, and also a release date would be fantastic. I'm not going to get it right on the release date. I'm going to wait a while, which is what I do with all phones that come out. The only time I've actually ordered a phone on its release date was with the D-Tech 60. My very first BB10 device was the Blackberry Classic. Then I jumped over to the Passport. I like to say that it was a lot of peer pressure from some of the Blackberry BBM groups that I was in. So I tried it out. Battery life on this thing, fantastic. Other features. One thing BB10 really was horrible for, and I've said it before, is maps, GPS. It was so bad. So bad. Now, what I'm filming on right now is because someone on Twitter asked me, damn, James, how many phones do you have? Matt, I have a Samsung S7. That's one. Blackberry Classic, 2. Blackberry Passport, 3. Blackberry D-Tech 50, it's a 50. And part of the reason why I'm making this video is because so many people have been asking me questions on Twitter and also through BBM. Why did you switch phones? You were using the Blackberry D-Tech 50 as your daily driver. Here's what I am using now. I'm using the iPhone 6s Plus. Okay, now, why did I go from Blackberry to iPhone? Here's the reasons why I'm not using the Samsung S7, because it is an updated phone, and just same thing as, not the same thing, but has a lot of the same features. I tried using the Samsung S7 as my daily driver. It did not make the cut. Nothing against Samsung, great phone, but emailing is really important to me. I need my emails to come in immediately. What I always do as a test with phones, just to see like the quality, is I will turn on my Blackberry Classic, I'll turn on my Passport, and D-Tech 50. Now, when I would get an email, it always the Classic first, and then within 2 seconds, the Passport, then my D-Tech 50 would go off. And then when I was going to use the Samsung S7 as my daily driver, I waited and waited. 45 minutes later, the same email came in. And I can't run my business on that. My business is a very fast-paced business. Everything I do is very kind of fast-paced. Just everything to do with the company has to be fast-paced. Now, I did the same test with the iPhone 6s Plus. Now, with my company email, I'll give Apple credit. They've improved their email, the way it comes in. Classic, D-Tech 50, sorry, I forgot about the Passport, but only a few seconds behind, the iPhone 6s Plus came in. Except for my personal account, which is a Gmail account. I don't know what I did wrong, and I'm pretty sure it's something with the way I set it up. I actually have to retrieve the emails, and then they come in. But that's probably something I set up wrong. Now, with the Samsung S7, I actually had to download BlackBerry Hub onto it, and that made the emails come in fast. Like that was good. But the thing is I should not have to do that to get my emails in a timely fashion. And I know I kind of sound snooty, but I'm not trying to. But with the D-Tech 50 and BlackBerry Hub, they did a great job of integrating everything. Now, if iPhone had a BlackBerry Hub, I would have it on there. But the email system works great. Now, why did I go to the iPhone 6s Plus? First off, there's no fucking way I'm paying that much for an iPhone 7s Plus or iPhone 7 Plus when it's the exact same phone, just shaped differently. Nothing's changed. Okay, great, they made the camera a little bit wider. Fantastic. A lot of the features that they were advertising when they came out with this iPhone 6 and 6s, or 6 Plus, what? So many damn different names for phones. Who knows? I don't even use those features, like the peak feature and everything else. I just, as my daily driver, the battery life just alone on this phone is fantastic. But iPhone's got a lot more accessories, like Mophie, like the Samsung. Mophie makes cases for the Samsung, but Mophie also makes cases for the iPhone series. And I need Mophie cases. I can't have my phone in a vehicle charging when I'm in a meeting with a client because I'm doing most of my work on the phone in regards to that client. Now it drains the battery on all my phones. Like I've used this from 8:30 this morning to about 4 o'clock, and I already had it down to 50%. But at the same time, the battery life on the DTEC 50 and the battery life on the Samsung S7 would only last me till noon with the same type of workload. But this surpassed both of them. Now, other things I kind of like about having Apple, again, is FaceTime. I'm not going to lie, I missed FaceTime. When I went and switched from Apple to BB10, I did miss FaceTime a bit, but the good thing is like with BBM and also the updated version of BBM on, sorry, I had a moment there on the DTEC 50 and other Blackberry Android devices, is they have video chat. But a lot of people don't have BBM, which is kind of surprising because it is like one of the most secure communications there is. But yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, isn't that part of Blackberry, or isn't Blackberry dead? No, like Blackberry is not dead. The Key 1 is going to be coming out, and I am excited. I'm going to get one. Not right away, and plus we need a release date. But when I saw that the Key 1, the first picture I saw of the Key 1, I started using my Classic again as my daily for a while, just so I could get used to the keyboard. But now, part of the reason why I went to Apple is because of BB10. And because of some features I miss on BB10, mainly the calendar. The whole reason why I jumped over to Apple and why I miss BB10 is on the calendar on this phone. When I would get an appointment sent to me, I could click a little logo, it would automatically put it in my calendar. And then, you know what, I can see why Casey Neistat was talking about in his videos when he wears sunglasses, because it makes it seem like he's actually looking at the camera when he's not, because I keep looking over at myself here. So, yeah, sorry, going back. Calendar, sorry. With the calendar, I used to be able to click a button, the appointment, go in there, select the calendar, boom. And now the great thing is I can do that with the iPhone 6s Plus, and I remember being able to do that with the iPhone, my previous iPhones. That was a feature that I missed. The whole reason why I jumped ship from using the Blackberry DTEC 50 as my daily driver, and also why I did not like my Samsung S7 as my daily driver, is both phones would not let me do that for some reason. Maybe I was doing something wrong, but when I would click on it, it would tell me, no, I got to download an app, but it wouldn't even tell me the app. The whole process that I had to do to get my appointments to go into my calendar here, especially when I was on the road, like when I'm in my office, like here, it's no problem because I can do it through the laptop, but convenience. That was convenient for me. The operating system on this has not changed much. It is the same thing for the last 7 or 8 years, give or take, with some tweaks, some finishing touches. Great thing is that they have time-lapse, because I am enjoying filming on time-lapses. I did a couple of shots of time-lapse with the Samsung S7, but with the update that I did today, I can't find time-lapse anywhere in there. My complaints on the iPhone are very, very limited. All right. My biggest complaint is speakerphone. Not the quality, or even just phone calls in general. Not the quality, but Apple, and maybe this is a setting, and if someone knows how to change this, please let me know down below. Why do you have it set when I am on a phone call and I have it on speakerphone? Why do when I hit the lock button, like with the DTEC 50, when I had a phone call and I put it on speakerphone, I could click the lock button, the screen goes off, but the call stays active. Saves on battery life, and just saves on draining the battery with the screen being on. And, you know, even if I'm putting the phone to my ear and I hit the lock button, the call stays on. Why? And Samsung S7 here did the same thing. I could lock it while I was on speakerphone and walk around and not have to worry about pushing buttons. Why on earth do you have it set that if you hit the lock button while on a speakerphone call, or even a phone call, it hangs up the call? What is the point of that? That is really annoying to me, and I don't know why. Like, as a daily driver, I've been using this phone. It's fantastic. I do miss BB10. Even with the BB10 devices, I could lock the screen, stay on the call. Why do you have it set to hang up? I'm sorry, that is just so stupid. I just don't get it. But if someone knows how to turn that off, if it's something I'm missing, please let me know in the comments down below. As of right now, my main gist is I'm waiting for the key 1. I will be sticking with my Blackberry devices. I still use the DTEC 50. I do use the Blackberry Classic when I really need to just hammer down and send out a ton of emails. I just get it done quicker. Less distractions. As a daily driver for everything that I've been doing with this, though, it has been holding up quite well, even without the Mophie case being on. Pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know. Aside from that, it does what it needs to do. I have BBM on here. I'm able to keep in touch with people that have Blackberries. I'm able to branch out a bit more with FaceTime and utilize that feature. The email, as I said before, very responsive, pretty comparable. They've really improved the email. I remember previous iPhones still were delayed. Not as delayed as the Samsung S7. No offense, Samsung. Still a lot of great features with your phones I like. But unfortunately, BB10 is no longer. And the DTEC 50 and the new series of Blackberry, fantastic. If you want, go with them. As I said, the only reason why I went to Apple is because of some convenience. That is the only reason why I use this as my daily driver right now. I don't know. I'm going to leave it at that. I just looked at the clock. This is an 11-minute video. I'm going to shut up because I've got to get going. Stay safe, everybody. If you have a tip for me on how to get the speakerphone to stay on when I lock the phone, please let me know down below, and I will thank you profusely. And again, to everyone who follows this channel, thank you so much. I am going to try to make time to have more content coming out. I'm going to do some comparisons. I'm not going to promise anything right now, but I just enjoy doing this. It's just kind of a fun thing. Anyways, hope everyone's having a good day. Till next time.